Yo, what's going on? It's Blair Golden Goats. Just coming off of my first place Atlanta, Georgia regional win. I think it's like my 6th regional win or whatever. I played the Danger Thunder Dragon strategy. I've been told other decks like Chicago. I made a mistake. I knew about the deck, but I wanted to play, but I didn't have the danger stuff, access to the danger stuff, because we left it back at home. So I ended up playing Sky Strikers, which was a terrible idea. Order is a great card. I went to the Jacksonville Regional on Saturday, and this is Monday, by the way. I went to the Jacksonville Regionals Saturday and played the Orchids deck, like the one that Avery and Ed played at Chicago, and I did horrible with it. I started off with 2 draws and a loss in the first 3 rounds, so I did really terrible, but I decided to finally give this deck a try since I was able to get all the stuff for it, and the deck was insane. It was awesome. Like, I'm so mad I wasn't able to play this deck in Chicago because this deck just felt so free. Like, I never played a deck in a while where it just feels like no matter what I have, I can do virtually anything and play through virtually anything. Like, I just one scenario, I played an Altergeist player, and he had multi-faker, Sequoias, and 4 back row with spoofing and protocol and 2 face down back row. And I was able to literally just break the whole board just because of what the deck could naturally do. And that was all without a normal summon. And like even being able to bait out the Sequoias on the Sequoias bounce. Like, it was just insane. Like, deck is crazy. So I'm gonna stop rambling about it and get into it. You've probably seen a bunch of these profiles, but whatever. They make me do it, so let's go. You already know. Now for trade, what up, Jafar? Yeah. All right, so in your Danger Thunder Dragon strategy, you need Dangers. There's a lot of them. Please help. Nessie, Tsuchinoko, Jackalope, and play 3 Mothman. Mothman is a really good one. And we just, fuck it, I'm not about to explain Dangers. It's good. That's the Danger package. It's like, what, 12? You just make sure you want to see a Danger name. And like, we didn't think you needed to play any of the other ones. Maybe one of these could be a Chupacabra, but it's whatever. The Thunder Dragons, 2 Roar, 2 Dark, 2 Hawk, 3 Original, and Duo. The reason for the 2s on everything else is because, like, even though you're playing like the Thunder Dragon package, like, you really don't want to see Thunder Dragon cards, especially Roar. Like, Roar, you want to send off of the Battery Man Solar. Like, that's what you want to send Roar off of. If you open it in your hand, a lot of times we just shuffle it back with our Yugioh or whatever until like later, or until you get the Solar or whatever. Duo is really good. Combos off with your other cards in the deck. 3 Phantom Sky Blaster because this card's nuts. And pretty much this is if you don't open White Dragon and Solar. Like, you just put a Danger on board, then you summon this and then you pop off. Play 3 White Dragon, 2 Black Dragon, and Eclipse Wyvern. It's pretty much this and Solar is what you want to see to have the full combo to end with, like, your double Colossus and all your negates and everything. Eclipse Wyvern is how you get to, like, how you get to ripping cards out their hand as well. And like, if you get able to get to this and then like banish it with the Black Dragon, you get your either your Diablosos or your Levianeers. These are key in the deck because you start ripping cards out their hand. If you play a fair deck that plays hand traps, and they use a hand trap, and a lot of times you can play through, like, you can play through your opponent's hand traps. Like, even through the hand trap, I got Ash, I got Valor, Impermanence and stuff like that, and I can still play through it. Then you're able to stick either this, banishing all darks, or the Diablos on the field too, and use their effects. Then you just rip their whole hand pretty much. And then 3 seconds like us, we like drawing cards. And that's 40 in the main deck. Extra deck. Link Spider, LP, Agripane. This is how you tutor out the dragons, like Eclipse Wyvern most of the time, or Diablos. Either that's your only 2 targets, but either one of those 2. It depends on like what you have in your hand after you like shuffle through it. And then Agripane is how you get out your dragon extra deck monsters. And there's both the mutual zones where link monsters are pointing to. And then when they're on the field, you can only summon dragons. Cerberus, Phoenix, Unicorn. I've seen some lists that don't play Cerberus, but it was actually really, really good, especially like with clearing monsters, or just if it needed it as a flex link to go into. I just use this, especially against like back row decks or whatever. Triple Burst. I think some versions are playing this. This card is actually good. This is a dragon as well, just in case you're locked out by Pain or LP. And then this is also really good against like decks that have like graveyard effects during the damage step, like if you destroy them or whatever, like Ray against like Sky Strikers and stuff like that. This card is really, really good. Double Star Yugioh because we're greedy and we like to draw. Borload, pretty much for the mirror match or just whenever it comes up. This card was good. And then you can also summon this off of Pain. Triple Colossus because it's staple. No Titan. Zombie Stein because that's what your full combo ends with. And then there's also, I played Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. I just had to give it back. And side deck, played 2 Phantasme because I couldn't find a third one and nobody was giving it up, but I definitely would have played 3. Triple Gamma Seal for, it was like when I put this in, I was thinking about putting it in Sky Striker as well, but against a Sky Striker matchup, I just put this in. Because this ultimately just destroys their matchup. Like all the cards you worry about just become dead with this on the field. And it's also a dragon, level 7 Dark Dragon. So if you side it in and you do your combo, you can literally search it with Eclipse Wyvern, which makes it great. And then you can also summon it off of LP as well too. But if that comes, if you want to do that. What else? Yeah, is that? Oh, I also did this for like decks that play the rank up. The Phantom, the PK stuff, and then play the rank up Magic. They play that kind of deck. Then I'll side this in, and then just put it over their target. 3 Sphere Mode for the Mirror Batch. Twin Twister and Red Reboot for back row decks, and then Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend because the time mechanic sucks. Well, that's the list, everybody. Shout outs. Definitely shout out Golden Goats, that sponsor, and all that jazz. Shout out Plus One Gaming. Shout out Anthony for letting me use cards. He's over there in the blanket. Shout out for Dean for holding the camera. You the best. Shout out Clark also for letting me borrow cards. Let me use the Thunder Dragon Core. Appreciate that, Clark. When you see this. Oh, shout out Taylor for talking about the list as well. Shout out Kamal for showing me the deck. Also, shout out to everybody that didn't make it possible for me to play this deck in Chicago. I would have greatly appreciated it and not scrubbed out playing Sky Strikers. But I still love y'all, but appreciate it. But that's it. This is Blair with Golden Goats. Peace.